In a win for parents, the Supreme Court has temporarily stopped a California policy, one that discouraged state educators from telling parents when their children change their pronouns or gender expression at school. The Supreme Court arguing these policies likely violate parents' rights to direct the upbringing and education of their children. Let's bring in Peter Breen, the Executive Vice President and Head of Litigation at Thomas More Society. He filed an emergency application with the Supreme Court requesting immediate intervention for several teachers and parents. Good morning to you. I'm sure you're feeling great about this.
Good morning, Ainsley. Yes, we are. This is one of the most significant parental rights victories in generations.
And does this mean now parents have to be notified?
Yes, and there is some confusion. This law, the new ruling applies to California, but because it came from the Supreme Court and it's a substantive decision, it should apply nationwide.
Nice. Okay.
And so that really big deal there. And now, of course, there are over 1,000 school districts currently with some sort of policy that is keeping parents away from the information about their children changing gender at school. So we are hoping that they voluntarily comply. But we now have a lot of work in front of us to try to get everyone to comply and ensure that parents are brought into these decisions.
Yeah, you're still going to have those teachers that say, well, I know better, and I'm just not going to say anything, even though I'm supposed to. I care so much about this child, and even if I lose my job because of this, I'm not going to notify the parents, even though the law says this now. You're going to have that. What's the next step? Because this is temporary. It just blocks it temporarily. It was a law that was passed in 2024, signed by Gavin Newsom. So what's the next step?
Well, and even though it's temporary, it's like those rulings during COVID with the church closures. Those were emergency rulings as well, but they applied nationwide. And so we are very hopeful that this will put an end to all of this. There are almost 40 cases pending across the country, parents with terrible stories. You know, our parents only found out about their child's gender transition when the child committed or attempted suicide.
Yeah.
We've got parents of a 5th grader. They figured it out. The school refused to tell them anything about it, wouldn't let them have a say in this for a middle schooler and a grammar schooler. So we are hoping that this puts an end to it nationwide. But again, we are going to have to continue to fight and push and catch those folks that are the ideologues trying to push their agenda.
Yeah, I mean, Peter, look, I mean, no judgment. Every parent can decide what's best for their child. So I don't like it when these teachers who teach our kids for 1 year, they make decisions for our children, and we're the ones that raise them for the rest of our lives. So for them to teach our children to lie to us, how is that? How is that appropriate? Are they worried? What was the reason for this? They're worried in this day and age that they're going to come home and tell dad, and dad's going to beat them up. And what's the concern here?
Well, and this was the thing. The state of California had been saying, well, you're subjecting these children to abuse. But we actually had a full record. We've litigated this case for almost 3 years. The state of California had to bring in experts and put up or shut up. When the evidence came out, even their experts agreed involving parents is best for children's mental health. I mean, these kids, and many of them, need mental health treatment. They need to have their parents' involvement working with them on this. You know, we know that many people who have feel the need to change genders, they often will change back as long as you get the appropriate care, support from the parents and mental health professionals.
Right. I mean, they preach it's the teachers' rights, it's the 10-year-olds' rights. What about the parents' rights? Anything that happens in my daughter's life is very, very important to me. We all as parents spend more time worrying about our children than anything else in our lives. Everything we do is for them. We go to work for them, we feed them, we say prayers with them, we wipe their tears at night when they're talking to us about someone making fun of them at school. We do their homework for 2 hours every night at the kitchen table with them. For a teacher to make a decision for my child's future that will affect her for the rest of her life, I don't understand how that could ever hold up in court.
Absolutely. And you know, our initial plaintiffs were 2 Christian teachers, Elizabeth Mirabelli and Lori West. They stepped up. In 1 year, they were handed a list of 7 kids in their classrooms who were transitioning, 6 of whose parents had no clue. And they were forced to mislead the parents. Yeah. They had one set of names and pronouns for the school and another for the parent-teacher conferences.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah, it changes in the computer when they're talking to the parent, and then it changes back to the other name. At least that's what I heard this morning. Anyway, thank you so much. We're out of time, but I appreciate this. Thank you, Peter. And the parents are
Thank you.
going to find out eventually, so don't lie to the parents. Thank you, Peter.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.